My name is Betsy Holland. I'm the Director of Culture and Engagement at Turner, which means I look after the programs that help employees come to work to be the best they can be. Once upon a time, Turner spread classes and speakers out throughout the year for employees to engage in when they had the opportunity, and we found that wasn't working anymore. So instead what we did was jam-pack 1 week full of more than 300 opportunities to engage in something that would mean something to employees, and then gave them permission to step away from their desk and make themselves matter. Turner counts on its employees to show up every day at 110%, and they can't do that if we don't feed what they need to be creative and inspired and excited to be here. Make You Matter comes along a few times a year so that they have a chance to really engage in things that matter to them and broaden their minds a little bit about how they think. So as we start the planning process for Make You Matter week each time, we go to leadership at the company and say, what do we need right now? Where do we need to prop up our culture and maybe inspire our employees? And from our own executives and leadership, that's where we get the ideas for Make You Matter. During one Make You Matter, we had a speaker come from an organization called Athlete Ally. It was a time when we were talking about how to better collaborate and be inclusive. And an employee I'd known at Turner for 20 years found me later that day and gave me a hug with tears in his eyes, saying that that speech was one of the best things he had experienced since he came to Turner. The thing that has made Make You Matter successful is there is not one person or two people or even a team of 5 people that put it together. There's input that comes from all over the globe in planning the content, coming up with what the sessions look like, identifying who we want to have come in and talk. And then beyond that, there are people who work on the logistics and the technology and the registration and the communications. I would say over 200 people globally contribute to how Make You Matter comes together, and that's how we know there's content that should speak to every employee. One of the biggest challenges for Make You Matter Week is having something for everyone. Every employee in every time zone, in every office where we have Turner operations. That means that we have to make sure that we program things in all of our offices, but that we also have things that you can access if you can't be there in person, whether it's streaming or watching it archived, recorded later. And it means if we have an office where we have overnight employees, then we've got to have content that's available to them when they're at their desks. And the name means something. The last time we did Make You Matter, I was in the cafeteria and I overheard somebody asking, what are you doing to make you matter this week? It's become a verb that means something to employees. And whether it's a chance to do yoga or learn how to Photoshop or get a behind the scenes look at how studios is working, there is something that you're going to find interesting and inspiring.